Now, I have a fan question for you. This is from Vince, who lives in Dubai, actually, I think.
Really?
Isn't that fucking cool? You have a fan in Dubai? Yeah, okay, so he writes, with the gazillion bands jumping onto the folk Celtic bandwagon, how do you guys try to stand out from the rest, and where do you seek inspiration from?
We don't even think about it, you know, because we don't feel ours as a part of the pagan folk metal scene. I mean, we just did it, the whole folk influences since the beginning, and it was 1997. So at that time, nobody spoke about pagan scene and stuff like that. And we are not going with swords or stuff, armor on stage, because we don't want to represent something we are not, you know. So, yeah, you know, for us, it's important to keep our sound very balanced. So it's only an influence, nothing more. And yeah, so when we just playing new songs, it's important that we have a good feeling and are satisfied with that. And that's all what matters for us.
So what's, you know, like, so what would you say the overall message of Suidakra is? Like, what is your, you know...
The overall message?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to have fun. Everything you make, because we have a lot of fun making music, you know. We just leave out the whole business bullshit, John, out of the band. And yeah, we concentrate on the music, and that's the reason why we have fun making music after 15 years.
Yeah.
That's like we do it for the first time.
Cool. And is it hard to be on tour? Because I feel like, I mean, like, when do you guys ever rest? And what do you do when you take the time off from touring?
Go to work.
You go to work. What about you?
Yeah, work, of course, besides touring.
He's a pilot.
Yeah.
You're a pilot?
Yeah,
He's a mini Bruce Dickinson.
I try.
Yeah, at Lufthansa. You know Lufthansa?
Of course I know Lufthansa. So when are you going to be flying the Suidakra Airlines?
Yeah, hopefully soon.
So what do you guys have planned for 2010? What's coming up with Suidakra?
This year, we play a couple of shows, not that much as we did last year, because we are writing new material, as we told you before. So we really want to concentrate on a new album, and hopefully we plan to go into the studio in December. But yeah, it's funny because we were on tour in Spain for 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. And our driver, he had a really Spanish accent in English, and he always said, "But," and you know, every time he just ends a sentence, "You guys are funny, but you are assholes," something like that, you know. And every time I say "but," it reminds me of the guy. So that was the funny thing in that story. And yeah, we plan to go into the studio, and hopefully we can make it this year, maybe at the beginning of next year. So the most important thing for us is to write new songs.
So make sure that you catch Suidakra this year on tour and their upcoming album, which might be coming out this year or next year.
Next year.
Next year, probably.